Hi there, hope you're doing well. So the work is complete, and I have created multiple dashboards as with respect to the sheets that I have kind of created. So it's like when you go ahead and update the respective sheets, you'll be able to go ahead and use the you know the respective dashboard here. So I'll go ahead and kind of give you an overview of how it works and everything. So this particular dashboard is like very dynamic dashboard. So to start with the data part of it. So for each section, I have given the staff the respective information. Uh, so with respect to the LG task and then re-emitting task and respective staffs input task, export task, and so on. So that's pretty much how it is working. As I mentioned earlier, this will go ahead and kind of update the respective sheets in terms of the drop down. So like if you go ahead and if you wanted to edit or add anything, go to the list sheet and you'll get updated. And all of these have formulas. And one thing just for you to note is like almost all the dashboard and everything is like run off this. So when you let's say you give this file to a different person and they start working on this, all they need to do is like on week basis, they need to give you only the data. That's this, this, and this. What do you do is like after once they give, just copy only that particular section and then come to the last, paste the value. Okay, so when you sometimes paste that, what happens is this particular thing may not get extended. So all you need to do is just click on it and just drag so that it will be updated. So right now we don't need that. So I'll just remove that away. Okay, so that is the thing. So starting with the first thing, as I mentioned, so this is the same thing. We have all the tasks and everything. As I mentioned, you can go ahead and update the respective information and staff ID, and all you need to do is like come to the dashboard. Once you have new data, click on this refresh button. All the charts, everything will get automatically get updated. Almost, to be honest, this gets updated with like almost all the sheets, but I still had given the refresh button each of the dashboard, and you can so it's like dashboard and the data, dashboard and the data. So that is how it is being set up. Okay, so let's say, so we'll just review a dashboard and then we can quickly go ahead with it. So starting with almost the format of use is like same in like all the sheets. So starting with the staff name and the respective counts as to how they have. So when you don't select any of this, okay, all your charts will be shown up till date. So in other words, you mentioned about YTD, right? And the month on date. I'm sorry, YTD. So if you don't select any of the information on the respective information, what you have here is still date information. So basically, that is how it is going to give you almost everything. So these are, I'm sure that you heard of slices. So they kind of use for different purposes. So let's say you go ahead and you use this and you wanted to go ahead and see for one specific quota. Okay, so it's like, so let's say you select that. All the charts, all the data, everything will be automatically, refresh for that particular information for that quota. Okay, so let's say you wanted to go ahead and see for that quota one person, you can see that, and a different person can be done and so on. Okay, so the way how it is set up is like you can use this like for all the years to come, and every single information that you see here will automatically refresh based on this. So you can even go ahead and see at the date level, month level, uh, so and a week level and so on. So, and let's say you wanted to go ahead and see what is the YTD for one particular stuff. Just click on that. It will show you the YTD for that particular stuff. And of course, when you have more years, make sure you select the year as well. Right now we are in 2020, and that's all the data we have. If you have 2021, you can always select 21 and select the respective information for that year alone to be shown. So starting with the the staff information, the count as to what the task is assigned, how much it is assigned for everything. So let's say you want to go ahead and see for only 1 month, okay? So for that 1 month, for all the tasks, I mean all the person, 1 moment. I forgot to remove that, so sorry about that. Okay, so for that, so for all the stuffs for that month, this is how it is. So if you wanted only one stuff, just click on that. The respective information will be updated. So right now we can see that I have only sample data in here. But when you keep doing this like over and over and again, so you can clearly see what is the information right here. And of course, and the data what I had only has only 1 week because again it's a sample data. So that is the information that we get. So task assigned, how out of hours, I mean office hours, out of hours spending task is right here. Now you may want to go ahead and see what is a month on month trend as to how many completed and how many on, I'm sorry, how many on out of hours and out of office hours. So that comparison is also being given on month. Again, if you go ahead and you want to go ahead and look for one particular person, you can click on that. This particular full chart will automatically get updated. This one gives you the month on month information on the completed. This column is both office hours and OH count completed and pending. So that is what is shown in here. And this is a task level information as to how many are completed and how many are pending right here. Okay, and this one is for the week on week trend right here. Okay, now I have done the same thing for the re-emittance. So of course the charts are slightly different. Uh, Completed versus pending. For the task level, how many completed for that category, how many completed pending. And again, all these things on top, when you click on it, will automatically get dynamically updated. Okay, so let's go to the dashboard import on this one. Import section, same here. You can go ahead and see all the information. The only difference is for this dashboard, the data comes from this sheet. And for this particular export, again, you have the staff count right here as to how many they have completed and what they have not done, and so on is like right here. Okay, and month on trends, office hours versus thing, and then this one shows overall completed versus pending, and this one shows you the week on week things. One very important thing is like when you have more data, what happens is there is a high chance that this will get automatically expanded. Okay, so that time my request is like make sure you just right click and insert like 150 rows or so or something, so that when this expands or when the week expands, week will not have any problem because there's nothing to overwrite at the bottom, right? But this thing is like if we have like more, I've already given some buffers like here, but if it goes over and above, just select that, right click, insert, before clicking on the refresh button. This holds good for almost all the data sheets. Okay, month obviously it will not increase, and then the person can increase. That's why I've given a buffer. So that is the thing. So it's like this holds good for like almost every single information. Now the next thing that you mentioned that you would like to go ahead and do was you would like to give this to your users, right? So what you can do is you can give the same sheet when you give a sheet, just so that you things, I mean, just to avoid confusion, what I'll recommend is just right click, hide the sheets, and give only the data sheets. Whatever data sheet. So let's say there is one team works only on the re-emittance, give only that. Hide all the other things and send it to them, and then same with here and so on. So this will act as a master sheet. Okay, now when they give you the data, all you need to do is just select all the data that you are getting from each of the respective people. Just click here, control paste it. Some, remember I told you that these colored ones have formulas in them, so just make sure that the formulas on top are being dragged down. when you copy paste and so on. So it's not like very hard as what I'm saying. It's just a copy, right click, copy, and then come to your sheet, right click, paste. That's it. It's not very complex as what we think, but make sure that you're copying and pasting the correct sheet to a correct information. That's it. And then once you finish copy pasting, make sure that this is automatically increased or not. But if it is not increased, so you can see if you put that mouse, there's a small change comes up, right? And if you can either drag the form, nothing will happen to the data when there is data also when you drag. It's just that we're converting the normal table into a table. There's something called normal table fields and a table field in Excel. So that's what I've used. So, and then after pasting it, just come here, click on refresh, you're ready to go. That's it. So if there are any doubts, don't worry about it. You can always feel free to let me know. I can also give you a demo again. So this video can be replayed once again and again. So that's the reason I'm giving you this as a video. If you want some doubts to be clarified, we can always have a demo session to get that fixed out. Okay, thank you very much and have a good day. Let me know if there is any changes on this. I can't afford cancellation, and that's why I'm actually started working before the order. Generally in Fiverr they don't do that. So if there are any changes based on what we have seen, let me know. I'll be happy to assist. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye bye.